So let's see.
Jerry.
I'm so glad we got the boring bit out of the way last
Who
time.
are you?
Because if we opened on that,
Jesus.
I wouldn't have the energy to watch
Just like
that
you.
shit.
My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
Couldn't they just like phone link? Not phone,
This is
head
Jericho?
link?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to
What
be
do you
slaves
mean?
anymore.
Like they tell each other their names. They could just wirelessly transfer this. They don't need to
Oh,
tell
they're,
anyone
they're
this.
not a hive mind.
And hiding just to stay
No,
alive.
but
That's freedom to you?
You can
Humans hate
like
us.
we are connecting over the
Hiding
internet,
is the only
right?
way we can survive.
There is
Yeah.
Isn't it more fun to talk?
I mean, for the video game, sure. I'm just saying.
I don't understand. I thought Jericho was a place where androids lived in freedom. We do live in freedom. It may not be what you hoped for, but here we have no master. We don't belong to anybody. I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
What, the freedom to live in a shithole?
Waiting in the dark for something to happen? That's not how I see freedom.
You're lost,
So do
just like the rest of us.
these androids do have very
We didn't
unique
ask
and
for this.
specific personalities,
All I
right?
can do now is do.
No, because they don't have the same experience, right? So
You're safe here.
they would differ in the personality too.
Exactly, they have unique. That's what unique means, fiends. They have unique
Oh,
personalities.
sorry, I didn't hear unique. I just heard they have personality.
Yeah. No, Fiends is right. Luke is wrong. They have different personalities, Luke. Get used to it.
Thank you.
Alright?
So,
I might need to turn the look a little bit up. Where are you at? You're full.
I might have to
Shadow
turn
Action, you're down a
Fiends
little.
up and then
Just
Luke
came
all the way
down.
down to mute.
how about you shut the fuck up?
Do you know what happens after death?
Thank you very much.
Oh, dear.
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Why? Did we just watch an android die? Cool.
We just watched an android die.
Yeah.
Although I would argue, you put batteries in her, she'll work again, right?
I mean,
No, but it depends.
I was always a bit of the opinion that with robots like this, with artificial memories and artificial programming, if they break, it's like Connor, right? You can just rebuild them. This is the same thing.
Well, who should rebuild her though?
Well, not
Like, she
here,
doesn't have
but I
any-
mean, in general, they're always like, "Oh, it's destroyed. It's gone forever." It's like, no, it's not. Like, just rebuild it. Same thing.
You just Control C, Control V that bitch.
Exactly. It's just fucking. It works for Connor, right? Would work for everybody.
Yeah, but like, let's say Connor dies in the first scene when he tried to save the girl, right? You can get a new Connor, but it's not the same Connor.
It's clearly the same Connor.
It has the same memories, but it's not the same Connor. It's a different.
no, it's
a
the
copy-pasted version.
Yeah, but in, in computer terminology, that's exactly the same.
Shake that knife.
It's identical. Yeah,
It's-
I see what you
it's-
mean. It's indistinguishable, right?
Yeah,
It
exactly.
looks like it, but it isn't the same.
So theoretically, if we killed Luke
What
before
happened?
next stream, and we replaced him with someone with all his memories, it would be like Luke never left.
They wanted to have fun.
Well, you'd need the exact same build, the exact same voice, the exact
Yeah,
same everything.
I just need to, if I can Control C, Control V you,
I don't want to shut down.
right?
Yeah, but I mean, in a way, I mean, I'm talking about we are organics. These are robots. Robots are very much built in a way where you can just copy paste and it's the same thing. Humans really aren't.
So I like to think that people are just kind of fleshy robots, kind of thing. Like you have your own programming. You might be made of organic material, but you have programming that you follow.
Do we? I mean, we have basic,
Yeah.
we have base natural instincts, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's your programming.
Well, it is the deep question, right? Do you have free will?
Well, yeah.
That's where we're getting at. It's if you have free will, I could make a copy of you, and you two would make different decisions in the exact same scenario.
Well, even if we didn't, I'd still have free will because both of those things are me. You're talking about putting two different people in the same decision reaction. Would they do the same different decision?
Alright. So here's the thing that kind of convinced me. It's if you met a genie and you said, "I hate my life. I want to redo. I want to do it all over again," and the genie takes you back to when you were born, and you make all the same decisions that you did, and you end up in exactly the same spot. You'll just end up asking the genie again for the same wish.
There's gonna be a loop. Ooh.
So it's a loop, right? And if
Sure.
that happens, then you didn't have any free will. You made all the same decision.
I guess if it comes to like split-second decisions, yeah, you'd make slightly different choices at slightly different times.
But why? Why would you? You're the same person,
And the same thing happens.
and the same thing happens.
So
What was
would
your
you check?
function
Because
before
you don't. He doesn't know that he already made the wish, right? So.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that you went back.
But I mean, why would I? Even if I relive the exact same thing the same way, I still have free will in the here and now.
Well, you still feel like you make
Found
decisions,
this place.
but all the things that lead you to making decisions is predictable.
Whoever he was is
So you make a decision out of fear, or out of anger, or out of whatever it is. There is some genetic driver behind that decision making. It feels like free
A lot
will,
of these guys in pretty bad shape.
but I don't think it is.
So you're telling me you do not have free will? You have zero free will, no course. So you can't help be held responsible for your actions.
No, that's different. You can definitely be held responsible, but it's different to whether you have free will or
You
not.
came to the wrong place.
Well, if you don't have free will, you're forced to do something. If you're forced to do something, by I think legal standards, you're not necessarily you're less held accountable for your actions.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you're not forced to do anything. No one's forcing you to play this game, right?
Yeah.
But you're doing it anyway. And I would argue if you went back and if you went back to the day you were born, you would still make all of the same decisions and you would still end up here. But there's nothing about you that made those decisions.
I would
that
argue
makes
I'd probably make slightly different choices, which makes me lead an entirely different life because of the minimal differences.
You definitely could. It definitely could be that there is free will, and that if you went back, you would actually make different choices and you end up being a different person. I tend to think that you are the decisions you make, so that all the decisions you're making now are because of decisions you made in the past. Which is why I don't think we have free will.
I have a
It's
disagree.
interesting, right? It's interesting to think about. I don't know if there's a definitive answer, because it's something you really can't prove. Or disprove, rather. Because I'll never be able to make a copy of Luke and put him in the same scenario 1,000 times and see what he does.
But it could be interesting if you could.
If you could, right, and he did the same thing 1,000 times, it wouldn't even disprove the fact. Maybe he had free will, and he decided each of those 1,000 times to do the same thing.
Anymore.
Do you see what I mean?
He was
Yeah.
living on the street.
It's like it's still really hard to prove, even in the perfect
They'll all
case.
shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
Oh,
Help
but it-
them, we need
shit,
new blood
oh.
and biocomponents.
I would tell you that
Salvage what
if
we
you
can,
clone me
those shut
twice,
down.
Yeah.
put me in
never
two rooms,
So-
looking exactly identical, and then came in and gave me the exact same opening, the exact
slowing
same
down.
start of conversation, I would react differently both times.
How? Why? Like, why would you act differently at all?
Because for the fact that we've started calls together several times, right?
Yeah.
The way I greet you, to an extent, changes every single time, right?
Yeah.
Because those two characters are not hive-mindedly linked. They would,
No.
in that moment, come up with a different response to how to greet you.
And I would say, in that scenario, each of them would think they came up with a unique, funny way to greet me, but it would end up being the same way.
I would say, I would 100% disagree with that. There's no way that would happen.
Like, well, why not? I really think, like,
I really don't. Why do you? I think It's because of split-second decisions and little things. Their
So-
things would be entirely different.
So everything that goes into your split-second decision making, it's just brain chemistry, right? It's just things and neurons in your brain firing off in different directions that makes you make a decision. And all that is, it's physics, right? It's just physics.
Someone tell me why I'm making fires. We can't feel cold.
I actually don't know. There's actually no reason, right?
So,
Other than,
make it more cozy. Aesthetics.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Are you loose?
Like, it might smoothen up, like, the oil, you know? If you get cold, it might get solid.
Sit down.
Yeah, it greases up the joints, you know?
Yeah.
I'm assuming these robots can't see in the dark.
No, that's why he has a flashlight.
Show me.
It's a flashlight, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, she's creepy.
Yeah. There's something really unsettling about her head being half gone, right?
Yeah. And wired to something.
Why? What the fuck is these?
Oh, can you? Yes. Keep pressing.
I'll stop the bleeding.
Does that work on metal? That works on humans. I'm not sure that works on metal. That has to be incredibly hot to solder the metal together.
Like you just set the barrel on fire. Like,
Wait,
you
guys,
just
can
set it
you-
on fire.
His shirt up on your screen?
I thought it was. It was like really dark.
It didn't look like the shirt was up to me. But he put something up, but it didn't look like he put a. Well,
Think
Yeah.
he made the
That might be a
motion.
bug.
He made the
That might
motion, but
be a
nothing
bug.
happened.
Plot twist, she's roofing you.
Oh no! Not again.
Not again. Alright, fiends.
Give me your
Connor, Marcus. Oh, what's the girl's name?
Kara?
Kara.
Kara. Truck, marry, kill.
Oh! Oh, okay. Okay, Mary Connor.
Yeah, I think that's easy. I think I would marry Connor.
Right? Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, but it's hard to know who to fuck.
Well, we killed it.
Yeah.
We kill Marcus because he's so boring.
Oh, I don't know. I
True.
might kill Kara. I might kill Kara.
You might kill Kara, but Kara's
I
best
might.
girl.
Kara's cool. But I really want to fuck Marcus. Too hot.
He's real.
Eh,
Choices will
But fuck Kara. Kill Marcus.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with this.
But totally marry Connor
Yeah, of
in
course.
every scenario.
He's perfect, of course.
Yeah.
He is the perfect man. Who needs
Perfect
anyone else?
man. I hope he's in
Propose
more
to Simon?
video games after this.
Why? How? Why would he be?
Well, no,
Well,
the actor,
because
not the
Oh,
character.
the actor. Yeah. That definitely. And he always and he has to use the same voice. He always has to talk like this.
Oh, if he did, I will love it. Let me see if I can find
I believe his name is Brian DeChart.
Brian.
Or
Yeah.
Brian Deckhart. I forget how it's actually pronounced.
I know
The
we can
charge.
find spare parts. CyberLife
EMTV.
warehouses in Detroit
There we
Harbor.
go.
They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and
He's
take
such
what we want.
an aesthetic pleasing
Humans will never
man.
let us.
Yeah.
He is
Why
playing
we
in
won't ask permission.
Vampire the
We don't have any
Masquerade.
weapons.
Oh.
And even if we did,
Have a
none of us
look if
have
you can
a
see
fight.
and find
We can
his
steal what we
wife,
need
because
without
she's in this
fighting.
game as
We'll
well.
just get ourselves killed.
Are we
Maybe
just recycling the same conversations?
I'm with you.
All every
Oh,
day.
did we talk about this before?
Maybe it's worth
Yes.
trying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, she's that. Okay, we haven't met her
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't met her yet. Yeah.
He also
Oh, did
read
you?
that.
Oh, you 100% in the area. Well done.
Wow, I am.
Yay!
Guys, I am good at video games.
Yeah. Welcome back to our Detroit Become Human speed run.
Yep.
100% speed run.
Oh, Alice, you're wet.
Yeah, she's in the rain. No shit.
You okay?
You literally a terrible mom.
Help here.
How could you do this to her?
I didn't do it. Shut up. I didn't do anything. I actively stopped us from getting run over by cars, I'll have you know. I mean, the alternative is being dead. So, you know, if you choose wet is worse than being dead, I guess I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Can we quickly pause the game and you enter free mode?
Enter what mode?
Yeah, well, when you can walk around, explore mode. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, just quickly go to the toilet.
What?
Yeah. No.
Sure.
How's weather?
Yeah, weather's fit.
I'm good at conversations.
So this bit I really like of the game. I really enjoy it.
You say that about mostly everything.
This is true.
No, but this is one of the.
Well, ding dong, the milkman's here, I guess.
I brought you your child.
Hello,
Home delivery.
special child, only for you.
I do say that a lot, but there are a lot of good scenes in this game, dude.
Use lock code?
This is really good, Cena.
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
Does that work? It's like, sorry, wrong person, close this door, just shove on past. We really need help. Okay, carry on. Come in.
Well, he saw the child. Oh, no, you can give him a break. He saw the child and felt bad for the child.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
But I am shy.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats? Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house.
I feel like a lot of these old creepy places would be a lot less creepy if the lighting was, you know,
Please?
more.
Yeah, if it was bright, it would look pretty opulent. Although a little, run down.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look like creepy or weird or ghostly. It would just be
Yeah.
a place that's kind of dirty.
How did you hear about me?
Yeah.
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see. Deviant, huh? What about her?
She's human.
She's also a deviant. Everyone's a deviant.
She's a deviant. She's a deviant.
And I'm a deviant!
Ah!
Haha, finally we got you. This is on tape. You're arrested.
I hear Canada is very lovely this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces,
So,
clean air.
I'm not sure if you know this,
no
but
android laws.
Detroit is really close to Canada.
Great place for a fresh start.
Alright, so Detroit has no...
Yes, that's-
Detroit shithole
That's exactly
full of
what we want.
androids.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Canada's no android laws.
I can help
Yeah,
you.
they completely banned
First,
androids.
we have to get rid of your tracker.
That's not no laws, that's banned.
All
Yeah.
Well, I
androids
don't know
are
if
fitted with a
they've
tracking
banned it,
device
but they
to
don't have
monitor
it
at all times.
widespread in society.
I'll remove yours.
And there's an article
You'll
that
both
I'm
be
not
safe.
sure if we found that explains how
Come
Canada's
on.
different to America.
Follow
But I
me.
know for a fact they haven't got widespread Android use. I think it's because they've banned it.
The little one can wait for us in the living room.
No, she always stays with me.
Do you remember Fiends?
Of course.
That Canada in this game,
Right this way?
it doesn't have
We
androids,
need
does
is in the
it?
basement.
No, it doesn't.
But have they banned it? Like, do they find
Nah.
androids and just get rid of them?
They just said they wouldn't produce any.
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. So it's not like an outright ban, it's just...
No, just don't
Not
produce
widespread.
any, don't use them like they do in this one.
Yeah.
Which is smart of them.
He's going to remove my tracker, and then we can can start.
Yeah, dude, unemployment's 40%.
You want that too?
Damn right, it's
Yeah.
smart. Damn right.
Please excuse the mess.
Who won
I need it
goddamn
somewhere discreet for my
was
machines.
is 40%
Removing trackers
goddamn
is illegal,
unemployment
so
rate?
I opted for
That's
discretion.
insanity.
Right?
I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No.
Like,
No, she's
why
alright.
didn't they do anything? Like, they can see it gets worse.
This way, please.
Yeah.
I mean, Canada,
I mean-
as it's a cold country, would do something.
You'd like to think so, right?
I mean, if a new technology comes up, you have got to act, and everyone is aware of this, and they would use some laws. Especially, it's not something that might happen in the
If you
future,
could
it's
just
something that's
stand
here.
over there.
But I mean, you know how, like, fickle the political machine is and how hard it is to get it to do anything, right?
Yeah, but there are certain things that just happen because it's a necessity.
Yeah.
I should warn you, this could be quite
Like, this
unpleasant.
isn't climate change where people are like, oh, it's not happening. Like, these androids are here. You can physically see them.
Wait, climate change is real? Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Flying.
Guys, come on. Have you brought him to the lines as well? Come on.
For some unknown
Oh
reason,
no.
the trackers
Luke.
seem to stop
What?
working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them.
What,
So,
is he bad? Ooh, who
Actually,
would have
there's
known?
no reason to remove
Yeah.
your tracker.
What? But you said that.
Yeah, people believe what they want. You deviants are so naive. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child.
It's a pretty big
lock it
oversight,
up.
not gonna lie.
I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded. I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
The hell? Reset, 2%.
Oh, you got a timer.